appointed to advise the speakers on the content of a bill from a maximum of 7 days to a maximum of 14 days. This is where a bill is brought from one house to the other house. The two speakers cannot agree, and therefore we have to have a resolution mechanism in which either the sponsor or a person appointed by the two speakers actually reconciles the position.
I propose the question that clause 11 be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that clause 11 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. There is a proposed amendment by Honorable Ojiambo Oundo to amend subclause 1B, but the consequence of carrying the chair's amendment is that this one falls automatically. So I will put the global question that clause 11 is amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 12.
I propose the question that clause 12 be part of the bill. Mover.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I beg to move that clause 12 be amended as shown on the order paper. The justification we have is as follows. We have to align subclause 2 with the provision of Article 114 of the Constitution. Number 2, we have to amend the reference to co-sponsorship of a bill by members of different houses to a process where a member or a committee of the other house adopts a bill. What we are doing here in essence is that two members of separate houses cannot co-sponsor a bill. Once it comes from one house to the other, then the person to move it is going to adopt it and not co-sponsor.
I therefore propose the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 12 is amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 13.
I propose the question that clause 13 be part of the bill. Mover.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I beg to move that clause 13 be amended as shown on the order paper. And the justification is simple: to amend the reference to co-sponsorship of a bill by members of different houses to a process where a member adopts the bill.
I therefore propose the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 13 is amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 14.
I propose the question that clause 14 be part of the bill. Mover. We'll start with the amendment by Honorable Ojiambo Oundo.
Thank you, Chair. I propose that clause 14 be amended as indicated in the order paper. And Honorable Chair, the import of the amendment, and I want us to listen carefully, is subclause 2, where as it is in the parent bill, subclause 2 does not provide any timing as to when either the speaker of either houses can appoint the members of the mediation committee. Because it's left open-ended, I am proposing therefore that to make it neater and move the process progress as soon as possible, that after a communication is made, the speaker will have within 4 sitting days, or when recess within 7 calendar days, immediately after the words mediation committee. And this essentially is to put some timelines so that we do not leave the matter in abeyance inordinately too long. That's the import of the amendment. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
I propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by Honorable Ojiambo Oundo. Chair Jailak.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I have actually looked at the proposed amendment. I have consulted with Honorable Chepkonga, who is the mover or the sponsor of the bill, and we of the view that it enhances, it makes it better by incorporating that proposal, and we therefore concede to the proposed amendment.
Honorable Chepkonga or Honorable Morugara has spoken for you.
He has spoken.
Okay. I will therefore propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by Honorable Ojiambo Oundo. I now put the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by Honorable Ojiambo. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover for the second amendment on clause 14, Chair.
The amendment, I beg to move that clause 14 be amended as shown on the order paper, and the justification is that we have to allow the chairperson, the vice chairperson, or a member of a mediation committee to table the report of the committee to the House.
I therefore propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 14 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 15.
I propose the question that clause 15 be part of the bill. Mover.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I beg to move that clause 15 of the bill be amended as shown on the order paper, and the rationale is simple: to correct a typographical error, and two, to set the quorum of a joint committee to at least 2/3 of all members of the committee.
I therefore propose the question that clause 15 be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that clause 15 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. I now put the question, the ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 15 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 16.
I propose the question that clause 16 be part of the bill. Mover.
Madam Chairperson, I beg to move that clause 16 of the bill be amended as shown on the order paper. The rationale is to require committees of the two houses to hold a joint sitting to obtain the permission of both the speakers. That is, they don't do it on their own motion. Number two, to set the quorum requirement and modalities of conducting a vote in a joint sitting of committees, where we are saying each house will have to vote separately, so that we do not have the house with a majority number of members carrying the day to aggrievedness of the house with the lesser members.
I therefore propose the question that clause 16 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 16 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 16 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clauses 17 and 18.
No amendments. I propose the question that clauses 17 and 18 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 17 and 18 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 19.
I propose the question that clause 19 be part of the bill. Mover. Honorable Ojiambo Oundo.
Thank you, Chair. Clause 19, I propose an amendment. I move that the clause be amended as indicated on the order paper, and the import here is to add an additional document to be supplied by the committee referring the matter to the House, referring the matter to the other House, so that we deal with the issue of public participation, and we are saying under memorandum on the extent to which the relevant committee incorporate the views of the public in the bill. And Chair, this is a consequential amendment because there is a clause already in the bill that requires that where joint public participation has been done, the other House can dispense of public participation to avoid duplication. So we are saying to make it more cleaner and to assuage everybody, let's just add and a memorandum indicating, yes, we received these views, this is what we incorporated, we left out X, Y, Z in order so that we comply with the Constitution. That's all that we are proposing.
I therefore propose the question that clause 19 be amended as proposed by Honorable Odhiambo Oundo. Honorable Chepkonga.
Chair, we totally reject that particular proposal. You know, the import of that proposal is that every memorandum from the members of the public must be included. That is not, you know, we are seeking views of the public. The memorandum cannot be part of the law. It just assists us in making law. But you cannot say that that has to be considered. That you are forcing the House to consider a memorandum. If we don't do it, it means that it becomes a point of contention in court. You are tying the hands of the members of parliament. Honorable Oundo, where have you ever had that one? You cannot force members of parliament to do something. You know, Article 94 of the Constitution is very clear. The mandate of the members of parliament is to legislate. In our legislative mandate, you cannot therefore delegate it to somebody else. And so that's why we are saying, Madam Chair, we reject this particular amendment. We have accepted the other amendments, they are good. But on this one, Madam Chair, this is a very bad amendment. It is not helping this House, neither will it advance the relations between the two houses.
I don't want you responding, Honorable Oundo. Let me give the Chair Jailak, then I'll give you. Because you're the mover of the amendment. I'll give you a minute. Chair Jailak.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Chair. We reject this proposal on the basis that what is being recommended is that we have to include what the public says in a law that Parliament is proposing. The constitutional provision is that we have to consider participation of the public, but we are under no obligation whatsoever to include whatever they say in the law we are passing. Therefore, this does go over what is provided, and therefore we need to reject it.
Honorable Oundo.
Chair, whatever fate befalls that particular amendment, let me just clarify. All that we are asking for is for seamless transfer of information from one house to another. Because there is already a requirement in the bill that says where public participation has been done, the other house can adopt what has been done without necessarily going to do another public participation. So I'm not asking that they present the various memoranda that are presented by the members of public. All I'm saying is just a report confirming this. We received public views from the following groups. This is what we received. It's a very simple statement. That's what's just a memorandum. It's as simple as that. I'm not saying that we will transmit the written memorandum from the members of public. In any case, Honorable Chair, the provision of the Constitution about public participation is not cosmetic. It's not a dress. It's not it's not a fuss. It was meant to guide legislative process because of member of parliament act on behalf of the electorate. They don't act on their own behalf. So whatever fate befalls this amendment is just enhancing.
You have made your point, Honorable Oundo. Member for Tigania East. Oh, Tigania West, sorry.
Hello. Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I just want to comment on this issue. Yes, indeed, it is possible to get a report from the other side of public participation conducted. As at now, and I know probably in the near future, we shall have a law on public participation prescribing exactly how public participation is supposed to be taking place. But supposing the other side decides to say this is the report, however we left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shall we have an end to that process? Let us just leave the amendment as it is.
Honorable members, I will propose the question that clause 19 be amended as proposed by Honorable Odhiambo Oundo. I now put the question that clause 19 be amended as proposed by Honorable Odhiambo Oundo. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. Nay. The nays have it. I now put the question. No. Yeah. I now put the question that clause 19 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 20.
I propose the question that clause 20 be part of the bill. Leader of majority.
On behalf of the leader
To
of
be
majority.
done by Honorable Chepkonga.
Yes, correct. I have instructions to do so, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I move that the clause 20 be amended as contained in the order paper. The import of this, Madam Chair, is that since we have agreed on alternative dispute resolution, there is no one house which will decide to court on their own motion.
You cannot.
First, they must exhaust the procedures that are provided in this particular bill. One, we must undertake mediation, reconciliation, or arbitration. And if you go to court without following this procedure, then you should be held personally responsible for the cost that will be incurred by whichever house to defend that particular petition that you have placed before the court. So we are saying that we should prevent people from rushing to court without exhausting the internal mechanisms that are contained in the law that we have just passed. And so I therefore move that clause 20 be amended as contained in the order paper. I thank you.
I therefore propose the question that clause 20 be amended as proposed by the majority leader.
Chair.
Honorable Oundo.
Chair, and I want Honorable Chepkonga and Honorable Mrugara to listen very carefully. I want Honorable Mrugara and Honorable Chepkonga to listen very carefully, Chair. We must never legislate in vain. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair, the Bill of Rights allows access to the court of law, and there should be no impediments to access to the courts of law. Any action or any bill that purports to limit access to courts of law is essentially unconstitutional. I can understand where the majority leader is coming from to avoid frivolous applications to the courts and to avoid a situation where we waste time. But legislating any means to gag access to a courts of law is unconstitutional, and we have fought for free access to the courts of law for many, many years. Please, you, the two of you are eminent lawyers, you must seriously look at this particular amendment to avoid a situation that obviously it makes a mockery of a legislative making process. Honestly speaking, review this. This is a gagging members of wherever is unprofessional. In any case, Honorable Speaker, the process of legislation does not always mean you end up being successful. Honestly speaking, how? Dr. Nikal, how?
Honorable members, kindly use your cards on intervention. Honorable Chepkonga. Morning. Chepkonga, oh yeah, Honorable Chepkonga.
You know, Chair, I sympathize with my very good friend, Professor Oundo. You know, there's a plethora of cases which have decided that if there is an internal resolution mechanism, you first go there. Even if you went to court today, they will tell you go back. If there's an operation, if there is an arbitration clause, it is something that is known. What we have just done is that we have made it clear that you don't need to go to court, exhaust first the internal mechanisms of resolving the disputes between the houses. In fact, it is good for you so that we don't need to wash our dirty linen outside these courts, outside the houses. Why do you want someone else to decide?
You have made your point, Honorable Chepkonga.
Yeah.
You have made your point. Honorable Member for Ndiwa.
Chepkonga, we want this to be good, but this is very dangerous. For example, if court is satisfied, where are the mechanism that will tell us between these two houses? And sometimes, Chair, these are driven by interest, and the delays can also be there. So we are talking of a mechanism which is not even there to be dependent upon. This is dangerous. Please drop this. It will not help us as a house.
Order, members. I will propose the question that clause 20. That clause 20 be amended as proposed by the majority leader. I now put the question that clause 20 be amended as proposed by the majority leader. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 20 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Schedules, first schedule and second schedule.
I propose the question that the first schedule and the second schedule be part of the bill. I now put the question that the first schedule and the second schedule be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 2.
I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. Honorable Martin Owino, you have an amendment?
Yes, Chair, I beg to move that clause 2 of the bill be amended as by inserting the following new definition in proper alphabetical orders as in the paper. One, originating house means a house of parliament which a bill is first introduced. And the second house means a house of parliament other than the originating house. The input of this Chair is that the words originating house and the second house has been used prominently in the bill. And what I'm trying to do is that they have to be defined so that they are properly in the bill. That's all.
I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by Honorable Martin Owino. Chair Jaylak.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Having listened to the proposed definition of originating house and second house, I have no problem with that simply because the terminology is used in the bill and it has to be defined correctly. So I do agree to that.
I therefore propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by Honorable Martin Owino. I now put the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by Honorable Martin Owino. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Title.
I propose the question that the title be the title of the bill. Mover. Chair, you have an amendment to the long title?
Yes, I do. Let me get it right. No, the wrong one. The right one is this one. Honorable Chair, I beg to move that the long title of the bill be amended as shown on the order paper, and the essence of this is just to insert one missing word.
I therefore propose the question that the title be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that the title be amended as proposed by the chair. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the title be the title of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Osoro, what is out of order?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I intend, or rather have an intention